lush green fields of the Philippines, rolling through tropical village scenes. New friends made along the way, sharing stories at the break of day.
Hello and welcome to Arizona Trails, the Philippine Tales. My name is Steve and welcome to week number 91 of the Philippine House Build. But before we get into that, have you ever noticed that your money just doesn't buy the same goods and services that it used to? When you walk around the streets of New Yorkistan and other left-wing areas, do you notice that you're surrounded by poor, uneducated communists? Are you starting to realize that the Crusades never really did end because jihad has not ended? Well, if you're too old to do anything about it or care, by all means, move to somewhere, anywhere. Just as long as it treats both you and your money well. Doesn't necessarily have to be the Philippines, but here is Tinfoil Hat to Retirement.
Put on your tinfoil hat. It's a communist Muslim attack. Democrats misquote Reagan, now the facts don't come back. King on Time magazine, looking royal and clean, while the wealthy boost the economy like a money machine. They swipe with finesse, debt's a game they finesse. New York cops ghost call saying we'll clean up the mess. Signal failed, Amazon it, services went down with a shout. Billions lost, banks froze, crypto exchanges tapped out. Decentralization, just a myth in disguise. It's all on someone else's server under corporate eyes. Kings don't let you protest, they just scroll and suppress. University of Arizona flunks the compact Trump's name they won't address. Stocks crashing like dreams, 35 trillion in flames. 600K replaced by bots with no names. BNP shares drop, Pocahontas the squats. Protect pubic lands while your anti-fascist brain size gets mocked. Hail to the chief, it's a real song. Groove to the beat while the air gets gone. Buy your oxygen, brown is okay. Light lot today, my boozy and my crack leads the way. Evernorth's IPO, XRP in tow. Crypto payments rise while the rumors grow. Is Bernie with AOC? She says no, not me. Bernie says Latina booty and sheep roam free. When a king drops the mic, support your rep. When a Latina walks in, make it all about yourself. Gold fell hard, opposition grew bold. Islam says welcome while lying, saying you had C grades unfold. Your portfolio's toast, chart says you're cursed. K-shaped economy, rich quench, poor thirst. 38 trillion in debt, distortions the theme. Will super intelligence be bad midstream? Illegal migrants, use all the resources, don't change your mind. Hurts the economy, leaves New York behind. Ripple's got a broker, Evernorth build a vault. Oligarchy creeps, while Venezuela halts. Yen hits the floor, both to the Caribbean. 100K troops marching a fiscal coliseum. Social security bumps 2.8%. Say hello to the king, don't believe what they meant. When the left don't understand symbols, the whole thing breaks. So groove to the chief while the satire shakes.
Allahu Akbar, Allah.
You sure about that? You sure about that?
All right, that was Tinfoil Hat to Retirement. Now we're actually going to go ahead and start in the back here. So basically, they have started to sand the back part of the wall. They sort of started putting the gray down on the bottom here. So they're just starting to get done. So again, a lot of things have been taking place here this past week. Like I said, a lot of the drainage was finally finished, which is really good. That's what we want. And we'll just go ahead and step around this way just to show that some of these things have been taking place. So again, here's the drainage going out the back, and I think we saw that before. What has been done, so the garden hose is still here. The water line has finally been buried, so you no longer see the water line. Also, we've added 3 rows right now of barbed wire on top. We might actually make it 5 levels of barbed wire instead, because we have left over barbed wire. Again, a security measure for the wall. It's just a deterrent. Nothing is really absolute. Flora has put some plants back here. All the painting is done. We didn't get concrete covers. We got metal covers. So what they did was they actually used a metal sheet and then used that as the cover for the drainage system. So that is okay. I mean, I can take that instead of making a concrete block to go down. So at least we do have covers. So that is good. So it's really nice that we're starting to get things done. I think also too, what I'm going to do is I don't think I'm going to go above week number 104. Hopefully we get as much as we can done before week 104, which is the 2-year mark, of course. After that, I think what we'll do is we'll just call them projects or things that we're working on at the time. So that is something that we are doing. A lot of the sand and the rock is now gone that was there last week. As you can see here, it's all gone. And the reason why it's gone, I actually thought that the rock was going to be used to level up the yard a little bit, but in reality, it was used to make our driveway. So we now have our garage area. We do have our driveway that goes out, and so it's not just a latch here, and we got a little bar that goes down in the garage there. The dogs cannot go under there. Like I said, it was going to be 5 millimeters under. So that is the reason why. So we do have our driveway that goes up into the garage up and done now. So that is good. The electric that's going to be here, we will have lights on top. So all the lights are going to be on top of the gates going down. So that is good. We still are going to put just like this concrete slab right here, we are going to put a concrete walkway that goes from the door. So again, where the concrete blocks are right there, we're going to try and raise it up just a little bit, just like the driveway here, and have it go to the staircase right here. So that is good. We'll take a look at the outside to see what it looks like and how much they got done on the driveway. So, all right, so let's go out here just to see. All right, so here is the driveway now that is out here to the road area. So again, driveway goes all the way down to the road, which that's what we wanted. We'll cross the street right here just to show what it looks like going all the way across. So this is what it looks like here. So we do have a driveway going up into the garage area now from the outside. Again, there will be lights that will go on top of the wall going all the way down. So that's the next thing that we're going to have to purchase, is the lights that go to that. So the next item, besides the sidewalk here that's going to go to the staircase, of course we need to also so we got our covers on, so covers there for the drainage, cover there for the drainage. Again, water spout right there, and we have another water spout on the other side. One of the things that I've showed before, I was going to take you upstairs and actually show the roof deck, but they removed all the wooden planks. They removed all the wooden planks except for those top wooden planks up there, but they're all gone because they are going to be using that metal there, the same metal that they used for the drainage covers. So that metal right there, they're going to use those as the steps going up. So no concrete steps, no concrete covers, but it's going to be metal covers. I've been up to the roof deck a couple of times already. Just thinking of all the things that I can do. I don't think matters of fact, I'm going to go ahead and retract some of the things that I said about week number 104. Really, this next week, we're going to start shutting everything down. So I think it's time to actually stop the work, because we do need to purchase a vehicle. Money that hasn't been put here into the house will be now put towards a vehicle, and so we'll see what that will entail later on. Maybe I'll make a video about that and the experience it is to buy a car in the foreign country. So all these beds will be removed, and we are getting ready to close everything down. Hopefully everything gets cleaned up. I know everything needs to be picked up. We might not get the leveling that we want out here, otherwise we're going to have to purchase a bunch of gravel. So they didn't paint the top there, but they did paint everything else gray. They still have that over there by the staircase yet to do. Still have plenty of plants and trees that Flora is collecting, along with the drainage here. So we got our trees, everything is going here. All right, and like I said, they did put a faucet back here. So they did run the water line, as you can see right here, water line into the wall. So we have a spigot right there. So that means they still need to bury this water line right here. They haven't buried this part of the water line yet. Like I said in last week's video, I think the last thing that we're going to be painting besides this house here will be the front of the wall. So when we went outside and I showed you the gate area, we want to paint the gate and we want to paint the front. So that's a project. Another project that we're going to be doing again is we're deciding on just how far we're going to render the walls. So I think what's going to happen is I think we are still going to render the entire inside wall area, not the outside, but the inside. And the only thing that gets painted, of course, will be the front gate. All right. So again, thank you for joining Arizona Trails of Philippine Tales for week number 91 of the Philippine house build. It's a nice tropical rainy day today. So thank you again, and you have a great day. Bye-bye.